Hey everybody, time for shopping list ideas today. Basically, it's current favorite products that I like and have been using a lot, say the past month or just somewhat recently, things that I would recommend to you. And usually I work in, sometimes some skincare or some body products or hair products. I really didn't have much besides makeup that stood out to me as like a real favorite for this month. So I'll be going through all of that, and I'm going to start off by talking about a primer that I really like right now, and it is the Rimmel Fix and Perfect Pro Primer. I know I made a little note on my Beauty Broadcast Facebook page when I found this at Walmart recently, and tried it out, and I really do like it. I actually like it better than the original Fix and Perfect. That one came out in a peachy color. This comes out kind of a creamy white color, and it claims to be a 5-in-1. It says smooths, resurfaces, brightens, mattifies, and protects. So a lot of claims there. It goes on like that, and then as you can see, it gets kind of colorless as you blend it in. Texture-wise, if you're familiar with Loreal's Spackle, which is a really popular primer, this feels a lot like Spackle to me. While it doesn't feel as tacky as the original Fix and Perfect that had that peachy look to it, it is smoother than that, but not as smooth and silky as, say, a Smashbox Photo Finish. I do feel like it mattifies somewhat, as the claims say here on the packaging, and it does smooth things out. It gives a nice, even texture to the skin. I wanted to talk about a brush that I'm really liking right now. It's from Coastal Scents, and it's the 518 brush. As you can see, I've been using it a lot, and it needs to be cleaned, but I just really had to show it to you here. This has the appearance of like a stippling brush. It's kind of got that dual fiber look to it. It's thicker down here, and then the bristles are a little more spread out or not quite as packed as at the top. And this is what a normal stippling brush looks like, and you might apply your foundation just going like this all over your skin. I like this one because it's thicker, it's more dense, and it's shorter. So I feel like I could stipple on foundation with this, or what I've liked doing is just blending it in kind of circular motions, and I feel like it gives a really, really flawless blend. And it's a nice size. I feel like it can get around the eye area. I love this blush from Rimmel. It is the Rimmel blush in Autumn Catwalk, and it says blendable powder blush and highlighter. And so it's like 3 colors. This shade, the shade on the far end reminds me a lot of the Milani Minerals shade in Mai Tai. If you've been looking for that and maybe you don't have access to Milani, this is really similar because it's kind of a matte shade and it's super rich and pigmented. Middle shade is kind of like a little buffer shade. There's not much to that shade. It's just kind of peachy, a little more closer to skin tone there. And then the end one has just a little shimmer to it, so that could be like a highlight. What I'll usually do is just, if I want to apply this as blush, I just kind of swirl my brush a little more towards this end, and if I want to use some highlight, I use the other end. Is a beautiful blush. I have it on today. I think it's just fantastic. On my lips, I've got a really cool product, and I blogged about these not too long ago, but I've really kind of been gravitating toward one particular jumbo pencil. This is from Milani. It's called Lip Flash, and the shade is called Hot Flash. And so as you can see on my lips, and I'll swatch it on my hand for you, it's like a red with gorgeous shimmer. So like I put it on, I don't have a gloss on with this. This is a jumbo pencil, and I feel like my lips look just a little bit shiny. So I love that. These so rich with color, like so super dense and colorful. You do not have to try hard at all. This was like one swipe. You're not going over and over your lips. I imagine, this pencil is gonna last me a really long time because these wear really well, and you don't have to keep going over and over something to get color. Rediscovered product here, something I used, I believe I used this quite a bit in college, I am just a mascara trier. I try all different kinds. A new thing comes out, I gotta try that one. But recently I went back to Loreal Double Extend, which really is a great lengthening mascara. I'm not talking the beauty tubes, I'm talking classic Double Extend. This one is the Carbon Black. One end is a traditional mascara. It reminds me a lot of the L'Oreal Voluminous brush. And but before you put that on, you're going to use the primer. And so think about this as being like L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black but longer. If you thought voluminous wasn't lengthening enough for you, try this because this primer helps lengthen the lashes, and then you top it off with the black coat and you're all good. If you just watched my last tutorial, which was all Tarte products, and I'm going to be doing a lot more of those one brand tutorials for you because it turns into a big review basically. But you saw this Tarte Eye Couture palette. Isn't the packaging awesome? This is kind of like quilted, like a little bit squishy there. It snaps and has 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 beautiful shadows. I have been using this so much. Used it today, used it yesterday, day before that. I know I might be falling into a rut here, but I can get a lot of looks out of this palette. And it comes with, like I said, all the shadows, also a double-ended brush, which is fantastic. You get kind of a thick crease brush there. And this brush that's good for blending and packing on the color. The liner in here, to be honest, it's a double-ended liner. It has kind of a bronzy brown and a black, and it's not really my favorite. I mean, it's not awful, but I'm not in love with this eyeliner because I think Tarte has come out with some better things, and there are definitely better things from some other brands, but they give you that anyway in with this palette. And also a primer that I've been using more and more, and it's the Lifted Natural Eye Primer with Firmatrol. Great neutrals here with like bronze and taupey colors. This black, I mean, the black transforms the palette. If they didn't have the black, I would not love this near as much because black instantly gives you versatility. It lets you make the look smoky. You know, you can just do, look at these, they're just lovely. So there's my shopping list ideas for the month of August. Gosh, can't believe we're already through August. We're getting into the fall now. I'm excited. Hope you guys have a great day, and thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you again soon. Hey, swatches.